Hello everyone, this is General and welcome back to another Let's Play Total War Warhammer. This is episode 12 of our Vampire Counts campaign, and it looks like chaos has spawned from the north once again, and since our previous defeat of Archaon the Ever-Chosen in the forest of Talabim, he has sent in a massive force from the north once again, and he has now besieged Waldenhof. So we have Kolek Suneater here, have two Banshees that were here just harassing him, so he's been blocked, and you can tell by this icon right here, denoting that he has been blocked. And also we have Archaon the Ever-Chosen here, and he has besieged Waldenhof, one of our strongholds, which has been brilliantly being defended by Winston Von Chu. We did prepare by recruiting a bunch of units in anticipation of their invasion when we spotted them up here. And so we weren't able to engage with them directly because they were all kind of together, but now that they are a little bit more separated, we can actually engage. Primarily we wanted to avoid the Chaos Giants. There's 4 of them right here, so you know it's kind of dangerous to engage full on. So we're going to move our armies here now that we're in a better spot to fight them. And so now we can break out of the siege, and one of the reasons why we want to attack with Winston Von Chu's army and not anyone else's is because they can't sally forth if I, let's say, hit Prince Sigvald. If I hit Archaon the Ever-Chosen, I think they can support. I'm not particularly sure there. I think they will. But since we already have this army here, we're going to maximize its utility. So the problem here with fighting this battle, well, one is because there's just way too many units, so our entire army won't be on the field, which would be a problem. So we would lose the advantage that we had. Since all 6 armies are full stacks, with the exception of this army, I suppose, the Garrison army, it would be bad for us to fight this one manually. So with that being said, I think we'll have to auto-resolve this battle. Otherwise, I think we would get screwed over by just not having enough units or the right units on the field. So that's kind of one of the problems with too many units in this game. They won't allow you to have more than, I think, like 60 or 80 units on the field at any given time. At least I think that's the number. I don't actually know, but we just had such a massive power disparity, it would not have made any sense for us to fight that one manually. Now we could have, you know, fought it, lost a bunch of units here and there. That could have been possible, but we opted not to do that, and by doing so, we were able to annihilate both stacks. Only Archaon and Prince Sigvald survived that onslaught of my army. We suffered very minor casualties. Our heroes were hurt a little bit, but they will survive. And so now we're going to replenish some of those units. Alright, so we got a Fireball, Ruby Ring of Realm, or whatever that was. So now we need to pursue and destroy our enemies. So, first things first, we'll wipe Sigvald off of the map. And we got a banner. A crone has joined. A few other followers. We've leveled up! My goodness. You know what that means? Zombie dragons! Mannfred has taken to flying into battle upon the back of a mighty zombie dragon, a drake he recently slew and returned to one life. So even on the field, oh look at that, a zombie dragon. Oh my goodness, look at it flap its wings. Alright, so everyone leveled up from that last battle. So we'll give this guy Deadly Blade. Leon. Almost one more level to get the Arcane Conduit. Let's see. Over here we can do Oh yeah, replenisher. That would be excellent. So that'll be that, I think. I mean, we do have some rebellions that we should probably take care of. So I'm probably gonna send this guy over there. And then over here we have Archaon the Ever Chosen. So we'll have Heinrich Kemmler defeat Archaon there. It's only fitting that our legendary lords defeat those two armies in auto-resolve manner. Ooh, Winston Von Schu has leveled up. He too can get a zombie dragon at some point. I'm actually going to give him Invocation of Nahak so he can raise the undead when he does single combat with whomever. And then we're actually going to... Actually, no. It'd be unwise to do that. Actually, no, it's okay. I think we're going to send them over here. This guy is blocked. But I think we'll be okay even if we engage in combat. Let's see. We have 4,000 dark magic, which we could use. So we'll do that. Alright. Actually, let's not do that. I'm gonna save it for the expansion. Alright, we've got some raiding going, some more rebellions, some more things going on.
We are in agreement.
Grave times.
Alright, looks like we are in a good position
Follow
to
me. They will all
fight. Alright, we'll just quickly auto-resolve this. Get rid of this guy.
go.
Oh wow. I was not expecting that.
Seas of blood.
So, we'll have Winston Von Schu finish off this army. Ooh, we got a Black Preapt. The Black Preapt is a Grandois Gem of Sullen Darkness whose power can only be realized in the hands of a spellcaster. Great increase to power reserves, greatly improved power recharge rate. That's actually pretty sweet. So now, we've also destroyed the Warriors of Chaos. There's nothing left. Ha ha ha. So that is how we defeated Chaos Warriors with just massive numbers of units, overwhelming them. Alright, so we'll finish that. So that means we can focus on... What does that mean? What does that mean we can focus on now? It means we can focus on, let's see, let me scroll up to the strategic overview map. So right now, as we had defeated the Warriors of Chaos, we have these provinces under the domain of the Vampire Counts. We no longer need to worry about the threat of the Chaos Horde coming up here from this area. However, we do have to worry about the worshippers of Chaos, which is the Vargs, which is right here, and I believe there was another faction besides the Vargs. They're not there anymore, huh? It was the Vargs and some other faction, but I guess there's only one Chaos faction now. Okay, so I forgot what the Scalings, that's what they're called. Scalings used to occupy here, but I guess they're gone, so that's actually really great. So there's reclaiming all of this and all of this, and we also need to do the quest for Heinrich Kemmler by raiding the Empire, so good thing they're still around. So that'll be our overall strategy for the next few hundred turns. Maybe not few hundred, but you know, for the next few turns, which will be a lot of waiting, I suspect. And then if we get ambitious, we'll probably destroy the dwarves, the Empire, and the Bretonnians, so those will probably be a few episodes there as well. But that's kind of the overall strategy for now. It'll definitely take a lot of time. Alright, so right now we'll we'll probably end this turn, see what happens. I'm sure there will be another event that gets triggered, since we had just defeated the Chaos Army, or the Chaos Faction in this case. I'll send my scouts up north so we're not blind to anything. And then we'll end our turn. Alright, Wuzenden has been destroyed. An age of peace? Question mark. As the final breath is torn shrieking from the last warriors of chaos, the silence of the grave descends upon the world. The broken corpses littering the battlefield lie motionless, their futile struggles over. Death is the only victor here. The stillness is broken. Chill wind rises, heavy with the taint of the eternal tomb. Blows upon the tatters of once proud banners now trampled into the mud, and the feathers of the carrion birds as they gorge upon the fallen. Such is the way of the world. Great lords, arrogant in the strength of their arms, vie with each other for dominance, oblivious to the fact that death, patient and inexorable, waits for all living things. Even as many raise their eyes to a golden future, there are those who wish to make the first move and seize it for themselves. The shield of civilization, which turned aside the deadly thrust of chaos, is now a heavy and cumbersome thing. Those who cast it aside first will be quickest with their blades, a knife in the back being the surest of all. Comrades who stood shoulder to shoulder on the field of battle now step up apart and take each other's measure. Alliances begin to unravel and the storm clouds gather once more. Alright. So with that event happening, I think we'll probably cut to the next event that happens, probably one of the quests, and we'll just continue conquering the map, securing the vampire domain, and then we'll continue from there. Alright, we've decided to wage war against the Empire, and now we've besieged Altdorf.
Attack!
So, in this case, we're going to fight this one on the battlefield with our current army, led by Mannfred von Kostan, and you'll see that their garrison force is ridiculous. They have a steam tank, a bunch of Reiksguard, mortars, lots of great swords, and a ton, and I mean a ton, of handgunners. So, this is definitely one worth fighting, also because of the fact that we can finally see Altdorf in the game. We weren't able to do so when we were playing the Empire. Oh, maybe we were able to see it. Maybe that tutorial battle was Altdorf. Okay, I guess it was. Alright, so it looks like we start off with another perfect 30 for 30. Nice. Power reserve of 90. So no need to gamble that away. I guess, yeah, this is Altdorf. Huh. I did not realize this. But let's actually take a nice look and appreciate the level of detail that the developers put into this game. Oh, you can see the bridge, the inner defenses. So you only ever actually fight at the outer wall, so you never get that far in. But you can see from over here, this is as far as I can get. You can see the level of detail in this map. This is everything outside of the defensive wall. So these are the defenses. They have several towers. I believe 7 is generally the number that they will have. So this is a pretty generic looking town square, but that is what we will be assaulting. Alright, so we have 2 gates. We'll only focus on 1 gate for our attack. We'll send our most elite units in the siege towers, and then we'll send our most unelite units to hold the battering ram. But the battering ram is mostly garbage anyways. Oh, that's not true. Alright, so we have our 3 elite Vargeist units here. Our Terrorgeist, I guess, will join them in Unit 3. Our other elite units will stack up as Unit 2. The Grave Guards will charge in as Unit 1. These skeletons will do something, I don't know what yet. On Costi, to make things a little easier, I'm going to group these two. Alright, and then we shall start the battle with the zombies. Making sure that they are in the right path. Alright, let's have at them. We gotta be fast. Send these guys up. We're probably gonna lose the towers, so I'm gonna send these grave guards in as well as supporting infantry. Alright, so let's maximize the usage of our flying units. I'm gonna send Mannfred in as well with my flying Vargeist units and Terrorgeist. We'll lay down the terror that is these flying units. Alright, they need to move in. Oh my goodness, look at this dragon. Brand spanking new, baby. Look at that. Look how much bigger he is than these other units. Alright, so we're gonna charge in. I thought these guys were gonna, claw their way down. That doesn't look like they're willing. So I'm just gonna select them all and have them go down there. Sometimes group charging doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Let's see if I can raise some dead from the wall. Oh, looks like I can. Very nice. I can't do it on the wall, but I can definitely have my dragon. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying for those humans. Wow, that dragon. I'm trying to heal those bad berries up. Looks like my grave guards have made it up onto the wall, so they're gonna support and push these great swords out of the way. Terror guys are doing work, along with Mannfred. So I'm just casting the zombies to really distract the forces down there on the ground. That's really their only use at the moment. Alright, so it looks like we've done a decent amount of damage on the walls. Even my skeleton warriors have made it up. Let's see. Alright, so we just healed some dudes. Looks like we're still trying to make our way to the gates. I have these guys climb up. Alright, so the main contingent, I'm gonna heal these bad berries up. Alright, all of my zombies that I've casted are dead. We're gonna try and get rid of some of these grave guards, great swords. Trying to clear everyone off of the walls. And we're gonna try and destroy this gate now with my giant units. Alright, so we're pushing. Wow, these guys are just being edged onto the railing there. Alright, more grave guard units are coming in for support. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to fly all my units off. And then I'm going to have to heal some of my Vargests before I continue the approach. Looks like we've taken the wall. So now we're just going to charge in. With these guys right here. Alright, they're going to charge in. We're going to find a way to the Mortors and give them hell. Or are we? Actually, that seems like a terrible idea at the moment. Let's clear this area first. Keep my units somewhat intact. in together. These grave guards are, these great swords, I keep calling them grave guards for some reason. These great swords are running away. Excellent. So we'll try to break them, or stop them from running away. And the reason why I decided not to send everyone over is because I needed to heal them. So that they aren't... So we aren't just losing units left and right. Trying to keep everyone healthy here. Trying to keep the army intact as well, so... Looks like I see a steam tank here, just kind of hanging out by himself. I'm gonna ignore him for now. And all my flying units are ready to roll. Alright, so where is the Necromancer? I'm gonna send him over here. Majority of my army is up here on the wall, so I'm going to send them down, get them away from that area. Alright, my Cryptors, we're going to be fighting the enemy Reiklands very soon. Hopefully with an army to support. Let's send them all towards this general direction. I'm gonna focus down these Reiklands. It's kind of overkill with what I'm doing right now, but that's fine. Send these guys down here. These guys are... What are you guys doing? Oh, these are grave guards. Alright, so we're gonna charge down. I'm gonna send Von Karstein over there to show them how dragons fight. Oh! My goodness, that is so cool. Let's try to heal up some of these grave guys. Oh, we're getting hit hard. Let's see. Let's cast some abilities here. Hex the enemy. So they will not do as much damage to us. So I'm going to send my aerial units down here. So my units don't continuously get getting shot there. I'm going to focus down on the steam tank. That guy, quick healer Rooney. Same with these grave guards. Let's see. Steam tank isn't doing too well against my monstrous units, I don't think. Ooh, man. We can do... Try to cast this spell, and that'll do a ton of damage. Let's see if it actually does any damage. Anyways, it's doing a ton of damage to my grave guards. Let's see, alright, those guys have been vanquished. So then let's focus. Oh no! Alright, let's actually finish killing these guys first before we focus on those hieroglyphs, or those glyphs. Hippogriffs, that's what they're called. Oh no! They took out my Necromancer when I wasn't looking. Or did they? Oh no, they did! Damn it! Solid play on their part. Alright, we're gonna keep on moving. Destroy the steam tank in convincing fashion. Actually, let's go this way. Focus on those guys. Let's see, let's kill those guys right now. Alright, those guys have been vanquished. Alright, so we're gonna hit them from both sides. Ah, it's too bad we lost our necromancer in that encounter. Just wasn't paying attention, so oh well, it happens. Ah, more units. Very good. Let's send you down here. Alright, so let's heal up some of these graveyards and then gather some more power. Alright. So we're doing a lot of like hitting and running here. We're hitting the handgunners and trying to avoid getting hit by the Reiksguard. But it looks like we managed to defeat the enemy now. They're just running away. They've all been shattered. And they still... Yep, they just ran right through my graveyards. As if they were nothing. Alright, that was a great victory for us. With the exception of losing the Necromancer in a blindside attack, I think we did pretty good. That was a little bit of a mismicro on my part. I just didn't realize he wasn't in the right spot. And surprisingly, we had a smaller force than the enemy there. And we still managed to win with our elite units. And that's really what it's all about. Nice. So, would you look at that? So we have the option of sacking this place and just getting a ton of loot. Or we can loot and occupy. Let's see. Let's think about this. We'll have to take this eventually anyway, so losing that 7,000 gold I think is okay. Because now we don't have to worry about them coming back. But also, when you loot and occupy, what's great is it still maintains the level of the city. I don't know what happens if you sack. It might be the same thing, or maybe you reduce it to like level 1 or not. And that's what we wanted to avoid, is reducing it to level 1. But just by us taking this settlement, we've basically increased our income to 2,000 dark magic, which is ridiculous. Alright, so we'll do that. Actually, I'm not going to repair this. This is silly. Why would you put that in this city? Or in this provincial capital? Gotta put them in one of the minor settlements. Alright, so Leon is going to be healing for there. And then we'll do restore to increase our replenishment rate. And now we're level 26. Fantastic. So we finally got our Uncading Conduit, which will increase our power reserves even more. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. And then I think we need to raise one more Empire settlement to get the quest. But this actually allows us to colonize Fort Chakova. We actually had to raise another army just for capturing cities and whatnot. However, I believe we are out of time. That was a very fun battle. So, very enjoyable. But anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you wish to be shouted out for. Might not be in this series, but maybe in the next. And I'll see you guys next time.